George Borland, Chairman of Beaulieu Cares here. I'm delighted to introduce Beaulieu Theatre Club's fundraising initiative this evening. If you haven't donated yet, now is your chance. Before handing over to your host for this evening's production, some information about what Beaulieu Cares has been doing. At the start of lockdown, we decided to set up a help call system to offer a friendly voice at the end of the phone and an offer of collecting prescriptions and shopping if needed. From this, we are in weekly touch with around 60 people. We also decided to deliver a basic shopping box to people, especially those on their own, and managed to get government grants to help fund this. Local people have also been generous in supporting us with donations, with another example being this production tonight. A special thank you to the Co-op and Monroe Butchers for their generosity and help in the shopping box scheme. Finally, a big thank you to Beaulieu Theatre Club. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your hosts for this evening, Joe Halwood.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for turning out and, well, switching on your laptop. And in case you missed it, George was talking about donating. Yes. Now, we're not doing this because we enjoy it. In fact, we hate doing this. We really, amateur dramatics. I mean, who would really do that if they had the choice? No, we're doing this to raise funds for our local charity, Beaulieu Cares, and you can donate by going to goldengiving.com and searching for Beaulieu Theatre when you get there. And you'll find our donation page, or you can click on the link below. So, on with the show. Now, when it was first suggested that we do a performance on Zoom, we were all tremendously excited until we found out that it wasn't actually a new recreational drug. But it has presented a few challenges. And notwithstanding, the housekeeping has completely changed. So, in fact, I'm pleased to announce that you are completely at liberty to throw rotten fruit and veg at us as much as you like. Just help yourselves. And I'm pleased to announce that we haven't locked the doors, so you can escape at any time. And I should also say that there are no fire alarms or fire drills planned at all. So if you do hear an alarm go off, well, your house is on fire. So let's go on with this show. Now, imagine, if you will, a Sunday, stormy night in December 1879. A group of 70 passengers have just disembarked the ferry from Edinburgh. As they crossed the Firth of Forth to Burnt Island, they get on their train, their last fateful train journey to Dundee.
Beautiful railway bridge of the Silvery Tay. Alas, I am very sorry to say that 90 lives have been taken away on the last Sabbath day of 1879, which will be remembered for a very long time. It was about 7 o'clock at night, and the wind blew with all its might, and the rain came pouring down, and the dark dark clouds seemed to frown, and the demon of the air seemed to say, I'll blow down that bridge of Tay. When the train left Edinburgh, the passengers' hearts were light and felt no sorrow. But Boreas blew a terrific gale, which made their hearts for to quail, and many of the passengers with fear did say, I hope God will send us safe across the bridge of Tay. But when the train came near to Wormwood Bay, Boreas he did loud and angry bray, and shook the central girders of the bridge of Tay on the last Sabbath day of 1879, which will be remembered for a very long time. So the train sped on with all its might, and bonny Dundee soon hove in sight, and the passengers' hearts felt light, thinking they would enjoy themselves on the new year with their friends at home they loved most dear, and wish them all a happy new year. So the train moved slowly along the bridge of Tay, until it was about midway, when the central girders with a crash give way, and down went the train and passengers into the Tay. The storm fiend did loudly bray, because 90 lives had been taken away on the last Sabbath day of 1879, which will be remembered for a very long time. As soon as the catastrophe came to be known, the alarm from mouth to mouth was blown, and the cry rang out all over the town, Good heavens, the Tay Bridge is blown down, on a passenger train from Edinburgh, which filled all people's hearts with sorrow, and made them for to feel pale, because none of the passengers was saved to tell the tale of how the disaster happened on the last Sabbath day of 1879, which will be remembered for a very long time. It must have been an awful sight to witness in the dusky moonlight, while the storm did laugh and did bray along the railway bridge of the silvery Tay. O ill-fated bridge of the silvery Tay, I must now conclude my lay by telling the world fearlessly, without the least dismay, that your central girders would not have given way, at least many sensible men do say, had they been supported on each side with buttresses. At least many sensible men confesses, for the stronger we our houses do build, the less chance we have of being killed. Thank you.
Hi there, Kathy and Jack here. Nice to talk to you again. We're going to sing a little song for you tonight, made famous by the Carpenters. And if you feel like it, please join in. Such a feeling's coming over me. There is wonder in most everything I see. Not a cloud in the sky, but the sun in my eye, and I won't be surprised if it's a dream. Everything I want the world to be. It's now coming through especially for me. And the reason is clear, it's because you are here. You're the nearest thing to heaven that I see. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love I have found ever since you've been around. Your love could be on the top of the world. Something in the wind has learned my name, and it's telling me that things are not the same. In the leaves and the trees and the touch of the breeze, there's a pleasing sense of happiness for me. There is only one girl on my mind. When this day is through, I hope that you will find that tomorrow will be just the same for you and me. All I need will be mine forevermore. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love I have found ever since you've been around. Your love could be on the top of the world. Your love could be on the top of the world. Your love could be on the top of the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Ian and Kathy. Now, do you remember those heady days before the lockdown, when you perhaps wanted to get on a train and you knew that you didn't have to buy a newspaper because you'd be so tightly packed you can just lean over one shoulder or the other to read a magazine or a newspaper belonging to someone else? I love those days. Maybe it was just me. I don't know. Now, we have a group of passengers coming up for you now. Let's see how they get on their train journey.
It's green, often found in football pictures, 5 letters, GRA, something, often found on football pictures. Grandstand, GRA, that's too long to grandstand. GRA, something.
Grass.
Pardon?
Grass. A child of 5 could see it was grass.
Who's doing this crossword? You or me?
You are. But would you please try not to speak so loud? Some of us are trying to do proper crosswords here.
I am sorry. Sorry? Proper crossword?
Yes,
By that?
I'm trying to do the Mephistopheles in the Financial Times. A crossword where you wouldn't know where to begin.
As it happens, I could do any crossword put in front of me, including that Mr. Stopperlopolis. It just so happens that I like doing the junior crossword time. Easy clues in the sun, that's all. It's a matter of taste.
The sun. Oh, people only buy that for one thing, or perhaps a couple of things.
2 across.
There you are. See what I mean?
They pick holes in bottle tops, 4 letters, something, TS.
Well, that's a typical sun clue, that is.
Peck holes in bottle tops, 4 letters. T.S. Bats.
Bats? When did you last hear that bats were pecking holes in milk bottle tops?
They might do if they was hungry.
Oh, you're the one that's bats. If you want the answer to that clue, I suggest you look on page 3. Now, please try to desist, as I'm trying to concentrate.
It's red and smelly. Often picked in the garden. 4 letters. Something RSD.
That's not right.
Pardon?
That's not right. It's rose, not nose. It's obviously. It smells and it's often picked in gardens. Rose.
It could be a nose.
I've never seen anything like this crossword. Never. You've got it absolutely wrong. Look. Place where fish are kept. You've got coop.
Co-op. Fish is kept in the co-op.
Oh. And look at this. Always plays with Roddy. Roddy? It's Noddy, you fool.
It's Roddy in Toyland.
It's not Roddy in Toyland. It's Noddy.
Roddy in Toyland and PC Plop.
It's Plod. It's Plod. Do you not know anything? PC Plod is in Noddy.
Nonsense. It's Roddy.
He was called Noddy because he had a bell on his hat. And every time he nodded, it rang. He used to go, "Hello, I'm Noddy, I'm Noddy."
I say, do you two mind?
Oh, I am sorry. This woman is driving me mad.
I've only got 1 clue left.
Good. Now, ladies and gentlemen, come on. If we just help her with this last clue, do you think she will shut up? I'll ask her, will I? If we help you, will you shut up?
Yes.
Well, go ahead.
6 across. 4 letters. Often found in the bottom of a bird cage. Something, IT.
Grit.
Of course. Yes.
Grit, of course. Does anyone have a rubber?
Hello everyone, I'm Liz, and this is the song that's going to be in our next production, which is called The Harness the Waters. Jack has written it during lockdown, and Kathy has researched some of the songs, and we've also added to them as well. We're going to perform it hopefully later on this year or maybe early next year in the Phibs Hall in Beaulieu and of course in Kirkhill. It's a folk song, so please feel free to join in, and it's called Come by the Hills. Come by the hills to the land where fancy is free, and stand where the peaks meet the sky and the lochs meet the sea, where the rivers run clear and the bracken is gold in the sun, and where cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done. Come by the and sing while the birds fill the air with their joy all day long, where the trees sway in time and even the wind sings in tune, and for cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done. Come by the hills to the land where legend remains, where stories of old fill the hearts and may yet come again, where the past has been lost but the future has still to be won, and where cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done. Come by the hills to the land where fancy is free, and stand where the peaks meet the sky and the lochs meet the sea, where the rivers run clear and the bracken is gold in the sun, and where cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done, and where cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I wonder if you ever visited the island of Madeira. It's a beautiful island. And one of the great pleasures is to enjoy the local wine, which is incidentally called Madeira. And it can be quite sweet and goes down rather smoothly. But beware, because it is a fortified wine, and of course, if you overindulge, the consequences can be most unfortunate, as this little monologue will tell you. She was young, she was pure, she was new, she was nice. She was fair, she was sweet 17. He was old, he was vile, and no stranger to vice. He was base, he was bad, he was mean. He had slyly inveigled her up to his flat to view his collection of stamps. And he said, as he hastened to put out the cat, the wine, the cigar, and the lamps, "Have some Madeira, my dear. You really have nothing to fear. I'm not trying to tempt you. That wouldn't be right. You shouldn't drink spirits at this time of night. Have some Madeira, my dear. Oh, it's very much nicer than beer. I don't care for sherry, but one cannot drink stout. And port is a wine I can well do without. It's simply a case of chacun à son gout. Have some Madeira, my dear." Unaware of the wiles of the snake in the grass, or the fate of the maiden who topes, she lowered her standards by raising her glass, her courage, her eyes, and his hopes. She drained it, she drank it, she finished it, she did. He quietly refilled it again. And he said, as he secretly carved one more notch on the knob of his gold-handled cane, "Have some, Madeira, my dear. Now we've got a small cask of it here. And once it's been opened, oh, you know it won't keep. Do drink it up. It will help you to sleep. Have some, my dear, my dear. Oh, it's really an excellent year. Now, if it were gin, you'd be wrong to say yes. The evil gin does is hard to assess. Besides, it's inclined to affect me prowess. Have some, my dear, my dear. Then there flashed through her mind what her mother had said in her ante-penultimate breath. Oh, my child, if you look on the wine when it's red, be prepared for a fate worse than death. She let go the glass with a shrill little fly. Clash tinkled, it fell to the floor. When he asked, what in heaven? She made no reply. Up her mind and a dash for the door. Have some, my dear, my dear. Rang out down the hall loud and clear, a tremulous cry that was filled with despair, as she paused to take breath in the cool midnight air. Have some, my dear, my dear. The words seemed to ring in her ear, until the next morning she woke up in a bed with a smile on her lips and an ache in the head, and the beard in her ear hole that tickled and said, have some, my dear, my dear. Cheers.
Thank you, Ron. I do love a drop of Madeira, I must say. Now, I'd like to say a warm welcome to all our audience. Now, normally we do these performances in village halls in Beaulieu and the surrounding areas, and we're very lucky to have an audience of, say, 15 or 20 or 30. In fact, our lowest audience is 3. So, in fact, the cast outnumbered the audience on one performance. But here, on YouTube, we can welcome audience members from, well, England, not just Scotland, no, Ireland, even Australia, and apparently Uzbekistan. Well, we really are reaching out this time. So thank you for coming. Now, we have been very, very fortunate in our casting for this performance. And I'd like to welcome to the stage Marlene Dietrich.
Hello. Sorry, it's not Marlene Dietrich. It's me, Karine. I'm singing a song, though, that she has sung, and I have sung it as well last year, and I hope you still enjoy it. What the boys in the back room they have, and tell them I'm having the same. Go see what the boys in the back room they have, and give them the poison they name. And when I die, don't spend my money on flowers and my picture in a frame. Just see what the boys in the back room they have, and tell them I sigh, and tell them I cry, and tell them I died of the same. And when I die, don't buy a casket of silver with the candles all aflame. Just see what the boys in the back room they have, and tell them I sigh, and tell them I cry, and tell them I died of the same. And when I die, don't pay the preacher for speaking of my glory and my fame. Just see what the boys in the back room they have, and tell them I sigh, and tell them I cry, and tell them I died of the same. Thank you.
Well, I don't know about the boys in the back room, but I'll have some more Madeira, my dear. Yes. Now, have you ever wondered whether or not the Easter Bunny is real? I know I have. Well, here's the Vicar of Dibley to shed some light on the matter.
These flowers are lovely, aren't they? They're completely out of water.
But they're silk, Alice.
Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they?
Yes.
Vicar,
Hmm.
do you believe in magic?
Ooh, interesting question. If on the one hand you're asking me, do I believe in magic as a form of entertainment, my answer would be yes. Paul Daniels is the living proof of that. If on the other hand you're asking me, do I believe that these magicians possess magical powers, my answer would be no. Although there is something pretty damn spooky about Paul Daniels' ability to make himself sexually attractive to the rather lovely Debbie McGee. If, on the other hand, you're inquiring into the possibility of magical manipulation of the natural things by our Lord God, then my answer would be yes. Does that answer your question, Alice?
We've absolutely no idea. It was really just paving the way to asking if you believe in the Easter Bunny.
Again, interesting question. Answer? Of course not, you dozy donkey.
Hey, why not?
All right, Alice, brace yourself. This is going to be hard, but like the BBC said to Esther Ransom when they axed her TV show, that's life. At 10, your mum would have sat you down and told you that Kermit was just an old green sock. At 20, she would have sat you down and told you about Santa.
What about him?
Oh, moving on very quickly. This is the awful moment, Alice, that I have to tell you that absolutely and totally the Easter Bunny does not exist.
Well, maybe not where you come from, but we got our proper old Easter Bunny. I've seen it.
No, you haven't seen it.
Yes, I have.
Everybody
has.
No, Alice, you're lying. And if you don't apologise, I'm going to have to punish you. And this hairbrush will feature quite prominently in that punishment.
No, I'm serious. And you have to be careful because anybody who questions the existence of the bunny comes under an ancient curse.
Oh, I'm scared. What is the ancient curse?
Let me see. Whoever questions the bunny but once, their first one will be a dunce.
Right. And has anyone questioned it recently?
Actually, my mum did.
Hi there. During the lockdown, Kathy and I have sang a lot in the garden. The birds seem to like it, and the neighbours do sing with us. So why not sing along? I'm sure you know it. It's a lesson too late for the learning, made of sand, made of sand. In the wink of an eye, my soul is turning in your hand, in your hand. Are you going away with no word of farewell? There be not a trace left behind.
I
Could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. No, that was a lesson on my mind. As I lie in my bed in the morning, without you, all the weeds have been steadily growing. Please don't go, please don't go. I'd go away with the word of farewell. There be not a trace left behind. I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. No, that was a lesson. No, that was a lesson of mine.
Hello, everybody. I was supposed to sing this song in one of our Christmas shows, and I lost my voice. So I'm going to sing it for you now, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. And please join in if you know the words. It's always nice singing along with other people. Musical problem? Any second now. I realize the way your eyes deceive me with tender looks that I mistook for love. So take away the flowers that you gave me and send the kind that you remind me of. Paper roses, paper roses. Oh, how real those roses seem to be. But they're only imitation, like your imitation love for me. I thought that you would be the perfect lover, 'cause you seem so full of sweetness at the start. But like a big red rose that's made of paper, there isn't any sweetness in your heart. Paper roses, paper roses. Oh, how real those roses seem to be. But they're only imitation, like your imitation love for me.
네, 깁사리, 우소. What? Hello, you are Hurley? Yes. Okay. My name Costas, and I am Greek man. yes, and I come in Greece, and I like to play with my bouzouki, yes. But I want to come in your place, but I cannot. No, you have what you say, the down lock, yes. So I must stay in my taverna here and eat a fish, yes. So I will play with my bouzouki here, yes, on this, for you, yes. But I don't know where it is. It is not a very big bouzouki. It is quite old. I find. Wait, don't go. Wait. Yes, yes. Here is my bouzouki. It's very nice. I will play. Yes, I play a famous song sing, Greek song sing, and you song the sing with me. I think you know it. It's very, very famous. Yes. Το παραπέρα μου στέλνω να δύο και τρία και τέσσερα. What? You don't song the sing? Why not? Yes. You don't know my tongue? No. Not many people know my tongue, but if you know my tongue, I think you like it very much. Yes. Oh, okay. I play with your tongue. Yeah, with my bouzouki. Yes. English, I think. Yes. You can kiss me on a Monday, a Monday, a Monday is very, very good. Or you can kiss me on a Tuesday, a Tuesday, a Tuesday. In fact, I wish you would. Or you can kiss me on a Wednesday, a Thursday, a Friday, a Saturday is best. But never, never on a Sunday, a Sunday, a Sunday, 'cause that's my day of rest. Most any day, you can be my guest. Any day you say, but my day of rest. Just name the day that you like the best. Only stay away on my day of rest. Oh dear. Because there's no sing no more. You look very frightened. Yes. You might run far away. So I think I finished now. Yes. First off, my fish, it come now, and I must to eat it, and so I say buy good, and this. Yes, now I think you have Alison. Yes.
Hello, everybody. I'm not sure I can follow that, but I'll give it a try. I'm going to sing a song for you that was first made famous by Fanny Brice back in 1920s, but you may know it as a song sung by Barbara Streisand. If you know the words, please join in. Father has a business, strictly second hand. Anything from toothpicks to a baby grand. Stuff in our apartment came from father's store. Even clothes I'm wearing, someone wore before. It's no wonder that I feel abused. I never get a thing that ain't been used. I'm wearing second-hand hats, second-hand clothes. That's why they call me second-hand Rose. Even our piano in the parlor, Daddy bought for 10 cents on the dollar. Second-hand coils, I'm wearing second-hand coils. I never get a single thing that's new. Even Jake the plumber, he's the man I adore. He had the nerve to tell me he's been married before. Everyone knows that I am second-hand Rose from Second Avenue. I'm wearing second-hand hats, second-hand clothes. That's why they call me second-hand Rose. Even our piano in the parlor, Daddy bought for 10 cents on the dollar. Second-hand coils, I'm wearing second-hand coils. I never get a single thing that's new. Even Jake the plumber, he's the man I adore. He had the nerve to tell me he's been married before. Everyone knows that I am second-hand Rose from Second Avenue. Thank you.
Hi there, we're back again. This time we're going to do a reading for you. We think it's amusing and hope you do too. When I'm a really old woman, I shall wear purple with a red hat which doesn't go and doesn't suit me. And I shall spend my pension on brandy and summer gloves and satin sandals. And say with no money for butter. I shall sit down on the pavement when I'm tired and gobble up samples in shops and press alarm bells and run my stick along the public railings and make up for the sobriety of my youth. I shall go out in my slippers in the rain and pick the flowers in other people's gardens and learn to spit.
And what of me? I'm going to wear terrible shirts. And I'll grow even fatter because I'll eat 3 pounds of sausages and black pudding every morning at breakfast time. And 3 days a week, I'll have chips, bread and pickle. And what else? I'm going to hoard pens and pencils and beer mats and wee boxes with things in them, like rubber bands and paper clips.
But now, we must have clothes that keep us dry and pay the rent and not swear in the street and set a good example for the children. We must have friends for dinner and read the papers. But maybe I ought to practice a little now, so people who know me are not too shocked and surprised when suddenly I'm old and start to wear purple.
Gentlemen of my mature age will know that when one's soul partner gives you advice, it really means they're telling you what to do. And earlier today, my wife told me that whatever happened from here on in the programme, I should not show anything other but instant pleasure at the whole thing. Because
And suddenly, I'm wearing purple.
Marvellous, marvellous. Here I am in sunny Greece. Fantastic. Now, as we draw to the end of the show, for those of you who haven't managed to escape or cover your screen in fruit and veg, here is the link to donate. Go to Golden Giving here, and we go to goldengiving.com and we search Beauty Theatre. It's really, really easy. Just get out your credit card. Donate £5 or £5,000. It's entirely up to you. Now, let's have a look at the current total, how much we've raised so far this evening. £2.50! Ha! That is fantastic. Thank you so much. And I also want to thank you, the audience, for the opportunity that you've given us so we can really tweak our show before we take it to the West End. Thank you very much for that. And you have been a fantastic, lovely audience, both of you. And I'd like to welcome back to the stage the rest of the cast. Fantastic. Now, the lockdown has meant different things for, well, different people. And we just want to share a few of our thoughts of what the lockdown has meant for us. So, Alison, the lockdown.
The lockdown. Well, we've all found ourselves in a very surreal situation. For me, it's made me reassess things a little bit, but seeing that family and friends and the community spirit that has arisen are very important. My hope is for when we come out of lockdown is that we don't lose sight of those things and all the little things are still important to us. So thank you.
And Kathy, what about you?
Thanks, Joe. I'm very pleased to say that so far I have no complaints. We've been very well looked after. Our shopping and most of our gardening has been done for us. Relatives, friends and neighbours phone to see how we're coping. We've also been doing quite a fair bit of online shopping. It feels a bit like Christmas because by the time it's delivered, we've forgotten what we ordered.
And Dawn, what about you?
Oh, lockdown's taught me that the days have not passed when we care for each other, which I'm really glad about because it felt like that was the weather for a while. I'm loving the fact that the children have been putting rainbows in the windows for the NHS, like the wee ones are still looking out a loved one. That's the way it should be. And just things like calling people you haven't spoken to for ages and then calling you goes to show the world's caring for each other. Getting used to wearing a face mask from Monday. This is going to be it, guys. Before we start complaining about it, remember all the lovely key workers that have been doing this for such a long time. So, on that message, just keep safe, everybody, won't you?
Excellent. Okay, Ian, how about you?
Well, Joe, I've spent my time writing poetry, as I often do, and I wrote a little poem just to capture my reflections of the lockdown. Now, any passing resemblance to some other poem is purely coincidental, because this is original work. I call it To a Virus, and it goes like this. We sleek it, coorin' timorous virus. You've gone and taken my Auntie Iris. Those come for China and spread so hasty with your sticky wee spikes. Now everybody's staying at home or going out on their bikes. My poor old mother doesn't get it. Gows is shut, where her and Patsy Daly met it. Her soup club's closed and the church is shut. She thinks it's a right pain in the butt. I don't know whiles we all went out to clap, except the fella next door, no a nice chap. The co-op's open, but you've to queue to get in. I had to wait a long time just to get my gin. The flour is gone and the shelves are bare. I can't even cut my hair. The country's broke and headed for recession. Going on Zoom's the new obsession. But virus, we all know thy game. You're just a right wee sticky pain. The best laid schemes on Nicola and Boris will sort it out. The R number's down and you're getting the boot.
Nice one, thank you, Ian. And Jack, how about you?
In my reflective moments during the lockdown, I did not turn to the great poets or the philosophers. Instead, I returned to a poem I was taught as a wee laddie. It showed me how to handle the ups and downs that life throws at us as we go along. It's called Never Say Die, Say Damn. And it still resonates in the journey through life. Never say die, say damn. It may not be classic, it may be profane, but we mortals have need of it time and again. You'll find you'll recover from fate's hardest slam. If you never say die, say damn.
That's great, thank you, Jack. Thank you very much. And Kareen, how about you? Kareen, you need to unmute yourself.
Well, so sorry. I enjoyed the lockdown. It's a very surreal thing. I mean, I cannot really. I was quite sort of confused at the beginning. Doesn't take much. But then I sort of got used to it and I really enjoyed it. I miss that I cannot just go out and do something, or I miss other groups I have joined and stuff. But other than that, I learned how to knit a lot, and I learned how to bake and cook a lot. I never thought I could. So yeah, in the whole, I'm quite happy. Oh, shout out to Beauty Cares.
Ron, sorry, I'm muting myself.
Well, I have to confess, I have missed many of my, well, all of my social activities, more or less. But I've been fortunate to have a garden, which has occupied me a lot of the time, given me fresh air and exercise and so on. And that hopefully will give me some sort of achievement if everything works out as it's meant to. And also grateful to people who've come and offered to do shopping, collect prescriptions and so on. And as Alison said, that's been part of the spirit of the country at this time. And I'm sure we all hope it's going to continue after COVID-19 has disappeared.
Okay, that's great. Well, for me, it's summed up, I guess, by the immortal words of Dame Vera Lynn. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll eat fish again some sunny day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we have tortured you enough. So please, if you haven't donated, go to goldengiving.com and, well, donate. or click on the link just under this video. Basically, if you don't, well, we might have to do this again. Okay, well, you've been a fantastic audience, and we say au revoir.
Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye.
Tschüss.
Oh, wrong one. Okay, no, that's wrong. Got that wrong. Okay.